Hello friends, now I am starting the next topic, godowns and warehouses. The simple meaning of the godown, everybody know this. Service to preserve, protect and keep with them the product or the parcels or the commodity, whatever, up to the specific time. This service is called service of godown. Godown is a service where product is stored in the safe condition. Storing the product with the quality of the product to be maintained with minimum charges or the fees. The services is being provided is called godown or the warehouse services. Now you understand one thing. Usually, why the godown is required to keep? See, sometimes the industries are also having the godowns. So it's not a new thing to keep the godown. It's a simple thing. But why the godown is required? That I want to ask you. Okay, I am giving you answer. Godown is being maintained for preserving the goods which is not being sold, which is not being shifted from the production center to the selling centers. So in simple meaning you understand, every product after being production may not be required to be sell out immediately. It will not be consumed also. So to keep and to store the product is essential and necessary. So in that situation, godown is required to preserve the perishable goods. Godown is required to preserve the perishable goods. Understand? Here sometimes the students can ask, the goods which are unable to maintain for a long time, for them to preserve with specific condition also, because the godown and warehouses are doing also the activity to preserve the goods with its consumable quality after specific time also. So it means the first and last use of product not directly possible. It takes time. Sometime the production is done, will kept in the place for longer period, then it will be used as the raw materials for the second production. So up to the second production completed, it required to be kept with the quality for using it. So in that way, sometimes we need to preserve the goods in specific atmospheric condition, as like some goods which is kept in the cold storage. Why it is kept in the cold storage? Now you think, ice creams, milk based products, bakery based products, these all are the food items. So food items may not be possible to preserve for long time, but to create the situation where the product could maintain for longer period. Remember, so it is being done. Okay, now I have explained the simple meaning of it, concept of it, but again I want to revise the meaning given in your book for godowns. Godown is such a service where product is stored. While storing the product, the quality of product is preserved so that minimum changes occurs in the quality. This is main objective. Go down creates timely utility of product. Okay, here 2 points you have heard from me. Minimum changes occurs in the quality. I earlier told, create the atmospheric condition that the consumable quality maintained, the consumable condition of the product maintained after longer period. As like the food product, I have given you example: sauce, jams, fruit based, pulp, milk based products. All these things easily possible to change its quality, but not happen. That is needed too. Okay, here the main objective was being spoken by me. The main objective is preserve the quality of product after being stored for specific period of time. Okay. Second, another discussion I want to continue. Time utility. What is the meaning of time utility? As I have said, some products may used immediately after the production. For other products, I said that it needs time to use for production. So when we need to keep up to the time may come for use, we need it to preserve with the quality maintained, and it is called time utility. When the time comes, we use the product. It is called time utility. Understand it again. Okay. Now here we are discussing just a small table given in your book about types of go down. I am explaining the data given in the table. So first you understand there are 3 types of go down on basis of ownership. See, ownership of the go down is generally of 2 types. Public go downs, where some part will be used for the person who pay the money and his product will kept for specific period. It is public go down. The another one is a private go down on the basis of ownership. Only one party, one trader is using the whole go down by paying the rent or the money. That is private go down. The second type is payment of customs duty perspective. Remember, here the word has come customs duty, means the product have come from outside of India, or maybe product is going outside of India. In both the situation, actually duty is the right of government to ask to the people to pay for sending and receiving the product from other country to our country and to other country from our country. In both the side it is possible. Actually it is called export and import. But here receiving and sending, that I am using the word. In both the situation the duty is required to pay as per the country's agreements with other countries, senders and receivers. So on that situation the duties are different, decided. The 2 go downs are there. Bonded go down, in which if the product has come it will be decided on basis of the duty has been paid or not, where to kept it. If the duty is not paid, then it will be shifted to the bonded godown, where after showing the letters and papers, documents of paying money, the product will be delivered to the receiver. But before that, the duty is not paid, then the product will be kept here. It is called bonded godown. The another one is customs duty paid godown. So understand this. Here I am saying customs duty paid means the duty has been paid. Such godown is just to keep the product. But as the documentations, papers for the ownership of the product is shown to the godown keeper, he will deliver. He will not ask, because already been decided that the duty is paid or not paid. It is already been decided. So in that situation, no problem about it. But just to keep here up to the receiver come. But it is must to keep the quality of the product is must. Responsibility of the godown keeper and the authority of the godown. So this is the two types in payment on basis of payment of custom duty perspective. Now the third perspective of usefulness means there are two types of it: special godown and general godown. Now I want to say one thing. What's the meaning of special godown? You understand. If for specific kind of product as like the cold storage, why it is established? You think cold storage is established for only those kind of products which are after specific time period will lose its quality if it is not preserved in specific atmospheric condition. Earlier I have said. So in that way, the special godowns as like the cold storage, it is used to preserve the quality of product. The other one is a general godown, where the simple kind of the situation will maintain to keep the product in its size. The racks will be there, enough cupboards will be there to preserve the product. Okay, now I am just in a simple word repeatedly explaining the data. Types of godowns on basis of three types. First on basis of ownership, second on basis of payment of custom duty, and third on basis of usefulness. On basis of ownership there are two godowns: private godown and public godown. On basis of payment of custom duty there are two godowns: paid custom duty based godown and not paid custom duty based godown, means bonded godown. And the third one is godown on basis of usefulness. There are two: general godown and special godown. So remember here I have discussed the three types of godowns, right my friends? So we have to discuss in detail about all these points, right? Okay, here as I discuss with you, keep in your mind about these types of godown. Sometime, remember, sometime it is possible that this just a simple table, it is called classification of godowns, could be asked for 2 marks. meaning, concept and table. Just only short detail, so the answer could be completed. Right, my friends? We will discuss in detail in later topics. Okay.